Hello, boys and girls. In one of my recent videos, I started a new concept called a bullet journal. In this video, I'm going to go through what I tried in the month of August just to see if it would work for me. And then in the next video that you'll see, hopefully there will be some changes in my September bullet journal setup. So I hope you like what you see and learn something, maybe try something similar. And don't forget, you can tag me in any of your creations. I'm at Way the Arty on Instagram, or you can send me a link in the description below. I really like how Amanda Rashley does her bullet journals, starting off with a quote page. And for August, I fell in love with this quote: August is the Sunday of summer. Because if June you're still in school, kind of like a Friday of the work week. Saturday would be July with all the parties and things of that nature. And Sunday would have to be August. You're gearing up for school. All the partying is coming to an end. You might be buying school supplies or things of that nature. So I really liked how I tied in those elements to my quote. And being a teacher, it makes sense. We are going back to school next month. Normally we would be going back to school this month, but things are different this year. You can see that on this page, I chose a font called IHOP. I worked at IHOP a while back, and this was created by Dennis Ludlow in the year 2000. And I think it just makes the letters pop. They're more friendly, they're more summery vibe. The rounded edges go along with the ice creams that are melting at the bottom of the page. And the bright colors that I chose go along with summer. And as you'll see in a later page, they go along with my mood tracker, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to start a bullet journal in the first place. I used the image of some sticky notes because it's another nod to back to school. In this next page, I really wanted to play up how summer was ending and we can still have those memories. Sunglasses play a big part in helping protect our eyes from the sun, as masks help protect our faces from other things. So I drew a giant pair of sunglasses, and with the words "Goodbye Summer" on one side, and an image of the beach with an umbrella, a palm tree, and some seashells on the other side. I got this idea from the Ontario Arts Culture at ontario.arts.com.org, end of summer bash. And I thought that was a really cute idea that they had. We may not be having a lot of parties right now, but we can still embody the vibe of the end of the summer. And instead of doing an entire spread dedicated to the month of August, I figured just having a little picture of the month of August next to September the 1st was important. I wanted to get my things started right away I have that sense of urge and needing to get things done. So that's what this page is all about. In the next set of pages, I knew that it was important to have the practical element of a bullet journal. What is important to me in each set of days? Now, the fact that it's still August, I don't have as many meetings to go to. I don't have as many grades to keep up with and lessons to plan for my students. So I could keep the blocks pretty small and keep about 1 week per page versus a 2-page spread. Keeping that in mind, I had a little gutter space at the beginning with just 2 dot points for the title month of August, then 2 spaces, followed by 1 space for the day of the week and number, and each day would have 6 dot points for the content of the day. I found this was very useful for me so far in the month, now that it's coming to a close, because I really didn't need extra space, and I could do just a little doodle here or there to brighten my day, brighten my page, and not make it so dark and so monotone color with the black of the pen. So at the bottom of the left-hand side of the page, I had a gutter of about 5 spaces, and on the right-hand side of the page with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I had a gutter again of about 4 spaces, and that seemed to work for me. Now, last but not least of my bullet journal, the whole reason that I wanted to start bullet journaling was my mood tracker. And I got this idea from Rose K at littlemissrose.com. She had this idea for a summer bullet journal mood tracker of a pineapple. In the previous pages, I had drawn some summer fruit like some lemons and some watermelon. Pineapple is another citrus that's known for the summer months. Maybe some pina coladas, some drinks. But I needed a little bit of a tutorial on how to draw it. It's super simple as long as you start with a large oval and then make yourself some diamond shapes. Along the edges, you might wind up with some triangles or some trapezoids. That is perfectly fine. As long as for the month of August you have 31 spaces so that you can color in your mood, that is great. What I did personally for making sure I had 31 days is I numbered the days so I can always tell which day what was I feeling on that day. And for those extra spaces, the extra rhombuses and triangles and things of that nature, I colored them in a combination of browns or greens as if the fruit wasn't fully ripe or possibly bruised in one section, as long as those colors are not in your key for determining what your mood of the day is. My moods are tracked by yellow for happy, bright orange for okay, deeper orange for sad or depressed, and a red for depressed, mad, what have you. What I originally wanted to do was leave that blank, but I didn't want to fall into the habit of missing coloring a day and then thinking the next day, should I have colored it this instead? I want something consistent. And that's what you see here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.